Let's take a look at the 8 cleanest cities in the world. While they may not be perfectly spotless, their environments are outstanding in ways we can hardly imagine. In these cities, trash bins are hard to find, yet the streets are free of litter. Rivers flow through the city, embracing green spaces and diverse wildlife. Governments have effective strategies to combat environmental damage. The sights are so beautiful they take your breath away. Just how clean can these 8 cities be? And UMBR 8 Takayama, Japan. There's a saying that has circulated online for a long time. If you walk around a city in Japan, you'll find that even the soles of your shoes come home clean. While this may sound exaggerated, and not all Japanese cities are this pristine, many people would agree when it comes to Takayama. Takayama is a city rich in natural beauty, characterized by its clear rivers and clean wooden structures. The local government places great emphasis on water conservation, ensuring that the surrounding rivers are crystal clear. Agricultural and industrial wastewater is strictly regulated, allowing locals to even take a dip in the rivers during summer. Moreover, the residents of Takayama share a strong consensus on environmental protection. Communities regularly organize cleanup events, with residents taking responsibility for keeping their areas litter-free and the streets spotless. If you happen to visit Takayama right after one of these cleanup events, you could honestly say that lying down on the street for a nap wouldn't be a problem at all. Surrounded by lush greenery and the timeless charm of traditional wooden buildings, Takayama offers a healing experience reminiscent of a Studio Ghibli film. In UMBR 7, Oslo, Norway. Oslo, the capital of Norway, is not only the cleanest city in the country, but also among the cleanest in all of Scandinavia. The climate and geographical features of Northern Europe contribute to a sense of cleanliness. The cool temperatures and heavy snowfall seem to wash away all the dirt on the ground. Within this clean environment, Oslo stands out. As you stroll through the streets, you'll notice that there are no public trash bins, yet the streets are remarkably free of litter. This is because Oslo has eliminated traditional trash bins in favor of an automated waste management system. Waste generated by residents is funneled through underground pipes directly to processing machines for sorting and compression. This system efficiently separates recyclable materials from non-recyclables, utilizing electronic sorting technology that is faster and more accurate than manual methods. Completely unusable waste is sent to large incinerators for uniform disposal. The entire process is seamless, with each stage working in harmony. Thanks to this intelligent waste management system, Oslo maintains a high level of cleanliness and order, even without garbage bins. In UMBR 6, Wellington, New Zealand. Wellington is often described as the most beautiful place in New Zealand by those who have visited. Its geographical location is exceptional in terms of economic value, but in its natural ecology, nestled by the ocean, Wellington is significantly influenced by a maritime climate, ensuring that winters aren't overly cold and summers aren't sweltering. Living here means you can enjoy a dry and comfortable atmosphere year-round, greatly enhancing the quality of life. With a population of less than 200,000, Wellington is spacious and sparsely populated, leading to high vegetation coverage and fresh air, with trees diligently supplying oxygen to the city. A smaller population also means lower consumption of natural resources and high ecological efficiency, combined with minimal disruption to the environment from human activities. Thus, Wellington is truly an escape from the hustle and bustle. Many spontaneous tourists find themselves reluctant to leave and ultimately decide to settle in Wellington, transforming a brief visit into a long-term comfort. The laid-back lifestyle, orderly streets, blue skies, and green landscapes elevate the charm of Wellington to a whole new level. In UMBR 5, New Mexico, USA. While other cities strive to keep garbage out of sight, New Mexico takes a different approach, transforming waste into useful resources, or what's commonly known as turning trash into treasure. The government of New Mexico organizes several artistic festivals each year, centered around the theme of using trash to create valuable art pieces. This focus on creativity has influenced locals, instilling in them a habit of reusing waste materials. Additionally, New Mexico benefits from clean air. Oxygen levels consistently meet standards, earning it recognition from various civic organizations as one of the cities with the best air quality in the United States. In recent years, New Mexico has intensified its environmental efforts, increasing oversight on pollution when anyone disrupts the city's appearance. Authorities waste no time in implementing strict penalties to ensure accountability. And UMBR 4, Amsterdam, Netherlands. Amsterdam is the premier port city of the Netherlands, characterized by its picturesque streets divided by clear waterways. creating a harmonious layout. The entire city exudes cleanliness, clean water, clean skies, clean streets, and clean people. Beyond the unique visual appeal of a port city, the overall comfort of Amsterdam can be largely attributed to the government's strong commitment to environmental protection. That commitment is reflected in the city's substantial annual budget of $40 million dedicated to environmental initiatives and expenditure focused on impactful projects. About 40% of the city's residents have a strong awareness of environmental issues and often choose to bike for their daily commutes, helping to reduce pollution. Thus, Amsterdam's beauty isn't just a matter of luck. It is the result of conscious efforts by both the government and the community working together toward a cleaner environment. In UMBR 3, Curitiba, Brazil. Curitiba may not be as prominent in Brazil as cities like Rio de Janeiro, which have hosted international events, but its standout feature is its cleanliness. When the United Nations evaluated the most livable cities in the world, Curitiba was among the earliest selections, highlighting its strong foundation laid decades ago. In 1990, the UN recognized Curitiba as one of the top 3 cities for quality of life, awarding it the title of Brazil's ecological capital. Here, the urban environment seamlessly merges with nature, with modern buildings situated amidst lush greenery and clean waters, creating a beautiful interplay between cultural and natural aesthetics. A significant highlight in Curitiba is the harmonious coexistence of humans and wildlife. If you visit the city, you might be lucky enough to see cows and sheep grazing near artificial lakes, while residents comfortably relax on the grass nearby, creating a picturesque and vibrant scene. In UMBR 2, Singapore. Singapore is both a country and a city, and its title as the Garden City is well-deserved. In Singapore, those with poor manners should keep a tight grip on their wallets, as any misbehavior could lead to hefty fines. The city has strict penalties for environmental violations, and if government officials catch you littering, no matter how remote the location, they will stop you on the spot, disregarding any explanations, and require immediate payment of a fine. Spitting or urinating in public can land you in even more trouble, potentially resulting in a visit to the police station. Fines collected from residents and visitors are earmarked specifically for environmental improvements in the city. This strict enforcement guarantees the beauty of the Garden City. Although there have been some relaxations in regulations, Singapore never jokes around when it comes to selective issues. Additionally, the high taxes on cars mean that many middle-class residents cannot afford one, opting instead for public transportation. Using policy to curb pollution is indeed an effective strategy. In UMBR 1, Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen is often hailed with accolades such as the lungs of the nation and air purifier. The level of cleanliness here is truly beyond imagination, and the government's commitment to environmental issues is unparalleled. The city's groundwater and river water require only simple filtration to meet drinking water standards, no chemicals needed. Copenhagen boasts some of the highest air quality in Europe, ranking in the top 3 for negative ion content. Running in the mornings and evenings is a refreshing experience, with no worries about suffocating air. Moreover, Copenhagen has implemented smart environmental monitoring systems to directly manage pollutants from wastewater, garbage, and vehicle emissions, effectively controlling the city's ecological health. The cycle of cleanliness, enhancing beauty, and vice versa makes Copenhagen one of the most attractive cities in the world. When planning your next trip, consider adding these 8 C's to your itinerary for a first-hand experience of their beauty and cleanliness.